here at WWN Proving Ground. Very energetic young man. He's gonna have a bit of a tall order here tonight in what should be a chaotic full-wave freestyle.
Very energetic young man.
Introducing next.
I like this Mills kid.
From parts unknown, weighing at 185 pounds, Harrow!
I can tell you what I know about Harrow coming out of the Team Vision Dojo, where he's won the rookie championship back in December. A young man with an upside, but only in the sport for 6 months thus far. It'll be interesting to see what we're gonna experience from Harrow in the ring.
Unknown, Travis. I bought some real estate here. The place is a dump.
It's a young man with a background in track, weightlifting, of course in the sport of football.
And making their way to the ring,
young man with 2 years in the sport coming out of the Team Vision Dojo. This is a man who has not only held the Florida Tag Team Championship since December, he participated in the 2020 Florida J Cup. This is a man who, oh by the way, just like all of you who are interested here in the sport to learn under Shine Champion Eva Elite on January 23rd, this is a man who's had the opportunity to be under that tutelage, as well as guys like ROH Superstar Josh Wood, hell, even Larry Zabisco. And that's the thing is, with guys like that and ladies getting in there and helping train these talents, I'm excited to see what these young athletes can bring.
I am definitely excited for Brian Atomic's debut here.
and their opponent.
If you don't like me.
From Amarillo, Texas, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the youngest NWA National Champion in history. He is...
I'm Jake Logan!
Jake Logan!
So here's the thing, we talk a lot about that youngest national champion of NWA. This is a guy who's a 4-time top of Texas heavyweight champion in Amarillo. He's a 2-time Texoma Pro Texas champion. He's a 14-time Texas Panhandle champion. Basically, Jake Logan destroyed all of the wrestlers in Texas, came here to the World Wrestling Network, and pretty much has been on the tear destroying anybody who's gotten in front of him.
I like this kid a lot. He's always down for a fight. Don't matter who and don't matter where. And tonight he's going to do some work.
Right, and that's the thing, and we already talked about it in our previous matchup. Jake Logan victorious 2 weeks ago in WWN ECW Present New Year's Classic 2021 in a physical matchup against Jake Sterling. And tonight he's got the experience edge against all 3 of these competitors.
He's got the size edge, he's got the experience edge, he's got the... I mean, come on.
But hey, if you underestimate whether it's a natural athlete like Harrow, heck, he was a running back in D3 college football, you underestimate...
And Jake is your middle linebacker, coming up the middle, destroying you.
So I don't understand sports ball that much, but...
We know that. We know that.
Oh, and Brian Atomic now saying, hey...
Maybe when Brian was thrown to the vat of acid, he kept some brain cells. He became atomic, but kept some brain cells, because this is a smart move here by him.
I think Jake Logan's in. I think Jake Logan's not in. Well, and for a guy that, just like... Oh my goodness. I was going to say, just like Harrow is taking advantages to learn from guys like Hector Guerrero, you think he would have seen that coming, but regardless, Jake Logan, oh my goodness, what a right hand. Harrow's rocked. Christian Mills is rocked.
Christian Mills.
Sorry, I was looking at your fries. I got distracted.
You want some?
I'm good.
All right.
Logan catching Atomic in the corner. I know Atomic's got a bit of an attitude, and I mean that nicely. But hey, guess what? Speed on display of Brian Atomic. Why not?
Speed on display by Mills.
Yeah, Christian Mills is incredibly talented. Hasn't really gotten to show what he can do here yet. The proving ground, and all three of these athletes with the answer, taking out Jake Logan. And in some ways, this is shades of a few months ago at Yuletide meetings. Wait, inside of the ring, this might already be it. Mills not able to put away Brian Atomic, but looking great.
But look at Mills there. He stays right on him. He gets up. He keeps the arm for another pin here.
Yeah, and in fact, Mills may,
watch this.
I was about to say, he may have just won this thing. Just when I was about to liken things to the ACW Heavyweight Championship matchup where Stephen Frick was victorious, but Mike Orlando was a monster. It took the three other men, but they did get rid of Mike Orlando, and of course, Jake Logan just got rid of Harrow. So Christian Mills more than could win this thing. It's a fatal four-way. One fall to a finish.
Needs to watch his back, though.
Absolutely. What a lariat. Speaking of Texas.
Everything's bigger in Texas, is what they say, Trevin.
Yeah, but you know what? Right now, you're not just seeing it that it's bigger, it is physical, it is massive, it is dangerous. Jake Logan, you are. He's Jake Logan. You just said he's Jake Logan. I'm not gonna. Are you gonna argue with this man?
No. You be stupid enough to, but I won't.
You can say he's, you know, oh my goodness. Elevation there by the big man Jake Logan, the leg lariat, taking down Christian Mills.
Come on. He's stalking his prey.
I was gonna say Jake Logan could say he was President-elect Joe Biden. I wouldn't argue.
I don't think he'd go that far.
So wouldn't argue. Harrow now coming in the ring, being caught by Logan.
What's he got in his mind here?
He's trying to suplex both men. I think Logan's strong enough, but credit now to Mills and Harrow putting on the brakes, doing everything they can, and in fact, smartly working as a tandem. What a suplex.
I think he would have got him. He just didn't have the position right in Harrow. But they capitalized, and now he's down.
Absolutely. It's about center of gravity. Logan definitely had the strength. These two men had the wherewithal to change that center of gravity.
You put these three men together, they might barely be Logan's size.
Yeah, but you know, as you know, it's not always the size of the dog, it's the fight in the dog. I just totally screwed that up, but you get the point.
I get the point.
Now here's Brian Atomic as well, and here's somebody with a background in baseball and track. You got to think he's going to have a gas tank that'll go for miles, as would you think with Harrow. And of course, he's a perfectionist, though. He's, well, he believes he's the best, and that's why he's atomic. And I don't quite get that.
I'm still trying to figure it out too, Trevin, but I do like Brian. Look at him running around like a maniac. He's throwing drop kicks.
So friggin' atomic.
Look at that.
There you go. That's a proud of himself young man, but he shouldn't be wasting time right now.
I think he bought a star for $10, named it after himself, and now he's atomic.
Flying out of the ropes, but caught by Jake Logan is atomic. However, Harrow now able to take down Jake Logan.
Looks like he might have tweaked Brian's leg there. Oh, and Christian wants to go.
Yeah, Mills now deciding to fly, and he does, taking everybody out.
Oh, that's how you dive, Trevin.
Well, he just said it. Well, and that's the key, right? I know there's criticisms of things like athletes diving on each other. Guess what? It can pay off big, just like that drop kick can pay off big, but it's called a suicide dive because if it goes wrong, well, you're going to eat crap, but if it goes well, you're going to be in control like Mills is right now with those two knees in the corner.
And this is who Mills wants in the ring if he wants his victory.
Falcon's arrow, the pinfall attempt here, but Jake Logan, like a monster flying across the ring. I'm telling you, the upside of Jake Logan just keeps getting bigger and bigger here in the World Wrestling Network. They can just murder Christian Mills. Pinfall. 2 count only, so A, credit to Christian Mills, but B, is Christian Mills still with it? Does he know he's here?
Well, you said Christian, he might have killed Christian Mills. I think Christian Mills has been dead for a long time. But you got to give him credit. And that would have put a lot of people away.
Yeah, but you know what? Jake Logan's not daunted, pulling up Christian Mills. Mills is trying to fight off Logan here. And now bringing in the kick, smart. You take down the leg of the big man, he ain't so big no more. And the same offense. added with a stop from Jake Logan. Christian again using the speed here though.
And I mean, it's a smart technique, like you said.
Yeah, but that Samoan drop right there. You got to think whatever air was in the lungs of Christian Mills is long lost. And Logan, we've seen this before, was going for the moonsault, the springboard, but instead Brian Atomic. He could be taking this thing. Drop kick to the head. Mills is down. Pinfall. No. I just thought Brian Atomic won this.
That was smart by him. Logan went for his big move.
No, this is what he's got to do. Atomic can't slow down if he's gonna take advantage, if he's gonna pick the bones of what was left of Christian Mills after the mauling by Jake Logan.
And you have to pick the bones, Trevor, because nobody is gonna pin this guy, Jake Logan. I mean, look at this guy.
Well, that's why I liken things to the heavyweight fatal four-way from the ACW Championship just a few months ago at Yuletide Beatings. It was a situation where it looked like it was Michael Orlando's night, and instead, because of the numbers game as well as truthfully the experience in that case, Stephen Frick became our ACW heavyweight champion, and right now, after that springboard from Atomic, he could be victorious in this matchup. No, Mills managing to kick out. I gotta give it to Christian Mills here, Robbie K.
Absolutely, I mean, obviously it takes a lot to put away this kid.
But you know what? You can see I talked about the track background when it comes to Brian Atomic showing that gas tank, but you know, I think he waited a little long for that springboard DDT, and instead, Wade Atomic was able to use the momentum to take out Harrow, but Logan still on his feet. That's who Atomic's got to worry about.
Back to the legs.
Yeah, again, this is the numbers we talked about. Now the springboard by Christian Mills, powered up by Jake Logan.
No way.
Two men being held, but Harrow takes advantage, taking out all three.
Wow, he had both those guys out.
I say it a lot, you need eyes in the back of your head, and Harrow, I think he's gonna take this thing. No, Christian Mills just barely breaking things up here. But you just said it, I can't give over that feat of athleticism and strength of Jake Logan, but Christian Mills has been unstoppable in this matchup. Tennessee Jam may say differently. Excuse me, Alabama Slam. I'm totally off on that one. That was the wrong state, sorry guys.
Get your states together, dude.
But you know what, the booth there's what matters, pinfall. No. And not only that, speaking of states, here's Texas powering up Harrow. And the Blue Thunder Bomb, is that it? It is.
Here's your winner, Jake Logan!
I don't think it matters if it's Tennessee, Alabama, Texas, here in Florida, or anywhere in the world. Jake Logan is a beast. This is a man that is going to be hard to stop. And tonight, victorious in a fatal four-way, where at times, 3 men ganged up on him.
As expected, Trev, it doesn't matter if it's 1 guy, 2 guys, 3 guys. Jake Logan gets the job done.